Hey there, so today we have another review. This is Bourbon County 2022. You guys might have already thought, hey, I thought you reviewed it and didn't like it. But the crazy thing I just didn't realize is that on these bottles, it says HH on here, HHGI, which means, I don't know, GI doesn't matter, it goes out, but HH Heaven Hill. So these, I believe, these bottles from the 4 packs are single barrel releases. They're going to have, I think, WT Wild Turkey. I think this was Willet as well. This one here just says GI. So from what I understand, these are blends, and you actually can see that these were bottled. This one says August specified. This is October. So these were bottled like two months apart. Yeah, 2 months apart. So it's actually crazy. So I guess the big blend goes first, and then they make the small bottles. Um, People have actually liked this one. Let's see how this one turns out. So the regular old Bourbon County, what most people are seeing on the shelf instead of that 4 pack that I bought. Beer looks pretty good. Carb is pretty lively. I mean, I just feel like this beer didn't have just lively carb. Maybe, I don't know. Swirling it, the head retains. It doesn't seem to quite sheet on the glass as much. Before, the carb wouldn't be as heavy, and you actually see the beer sort of like layering on the glass, right? Here, I just have carb, so you don't really see the kind of like attack of the beer just sticking on the glass. Pitch black color, wonderful tan head. Let's get it on. Now that smells like Bourbon County. That's more what I'm familiar with. Exactly. There's that. It's almost like, oh Jesus, dog. Sorry. Sorry for the noise. That's what I'm looking for. It's a big, rich. It's cherry cordial, but it's also like just like blueberry compote. There's something about it. There's just a stewed, dark fruit concentrate with a little bit of booziness, but the booziness is sweet and vanilla-y, so it comes in this kind of like blueberry muffin kind of thing going on. It has a confectionery thing to it. That's what I want to smell when I smell Bourbon County. And as I wait a little bit more, I see more of the head sort of reside a little bit more. I don't know if I noticed that in the other beer, and the head's like gotten darker. Strangely enough, yeah, this looks more familiar. But that's what I was looking for. Chocolate cake, big dark fruit notes, rich lively bourbon, mocha, just rich vanilla carrying throughout, just like chocolatey espresso, a lot of the dark fruit. Oh man, I even get a mouthfeel. Okay, now that's Bourbon County. Okay, that's Bourbon County. Oof. That initial attack on the other beer, I knew something was missing, and here it is. There is a mouth coating quality that hits. It doesn't have that ashy dryness that I was getting. Mm. It just it just immediately perceives as a sweeter, thicker beer. I know probably final gravity wise they're probably not, but it just has this like mouthfeel. And then there's Werther's and caramel laden into it, and it lingers. The sweetness is and the barrel character is integrated so well that it has this like pastry style kind of character where it just like layers on chocolate cake and brownies, and it just hits and brownie batter, and it just lays on your palate and just goes from front to back, and you get this caramel and just rides you like a roller coaster onto the back of your palate. You don't get that kind of like ashy burnt thing. Like the dryness is what I noticed from the other Bourbon County. This is full. This is Bourbon County. As you wait more, there's like Luxardo maraschino cherry in there. There's a little bit of blueberry compote, a little bit of that dark fruit. This is a complete package for a fresh vintage. I'm just taking a sip. It just rounds your mouth out. It has a little bit of heat to it. Explodes with a little bit of bourbon character, quite lively and nice. But this is the great thing about this beer. It's just so well integrated. It's all like wrapped up in, and it's like dessert. It's like dessert and roast and dark fruit. It's just like this medley of all these characteristics. And again, it's like the analogy like I'm physically trying to do. It's like tight, right? Like everything is all like scrunched up, whereas like sometimes things are a little bit disjointed. Sort of reaching for flavors on your palate. Here, it's just like it. They just squeeze it all in together, and it's like just a melding of flavors. Mm, that's a really good fresh vintage. Um, it really has just this jammy, lively, um, berry fruit thing that I really enjoy, especially fresh vintages. I think this is going to age very well. It actually um, rides a little less on the espresso and bitterness. And again, it went the opposite way. That was like dry, bitter, ashy. Here was like sweet and decadent, dark fruity. All those like opposite flavor notes I was getting, just chocolate cake. The thing that I was missing from there is all here. So don't buy the 4 pack. I wish the 4 pack was that good because again, four bottles, you split it up, age it, you can share it. Here, like I'm stuck with a big bottle of beer, 17 ounces instead of 12, and I can't really split it up. I'm just stuck with beer. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, but it's so good though, and it has that like lip smacking sweetness. That's killer. I mean, that's 100 out of 100. Mm-hmm. This is what I expected. There's a little bit of cola note in there too. Um, this honestly might be one of the better fresh vintages. I feel like some of the, I mean, I'm not gonna rank them. Like, look in the reviews and then go through all. Some of them I feel need age or have a little bit disjointed quality. This fresh is just fantastic. It's fire. Rich chocolate flavors, dark fruits there. Doesn't come off too hot. Integrated flavors, because generally if you're aging, you're looking for more integration. You're looking to tamper down some of those more intense flavors. Here, everything's really nice and mild and just blended in perfectly. So the blend is where it's at. Goose Island 2022, fantastic. Not the worst vintage. The Heaven Hill, watch out if you pick it up. Look for like a different, maybe my bottle is just off, and I need to look for the different batches. But look for maybe the other bottlings if you want to buy the 4 pack. But the regular straight up supermarket, accessible everywhere. So good. Killer. 100 out of 100. Love it. Redeemed itself. Goose Island crushed. Later.